What's up, guys? It's Danny and Gray's Cards and Toys, and we're coming back at you again today with another video. Hope you guys are doing well out there. Not sure when this video may go up, so I'll just stress I'm not sure how long ago it's been since this went down. But as you can tell from the title of this and looking at the picture, we did manage to get Kevin Harvick, and then we also got Kevin Harvick. We went down to the Cars Tour race at Caraway, which is kind of funny the way this went down. I did not stay for the race. I just bought pit passes literally, and everything the way it worked out was insane. Never have I been that lucky going down anticipating getting Kevin Harvick. I get there and then I see Miss Tammy Carter, and she says, "How y'all doing?" So we start talking to her, and then I'm like, "Yeah, we only came down to get Kevin." She said, "Well, he's not here, and I heard that he's not coming." And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I just drove all this way for nothing. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm like, well, Grayson, we got to make something of this. I guess we'll at least get Kevin Harvick and go on about our merry way. Well, we had kind of went around, I don't know, maybe killed 10-15 minutes after the fact of seeing her, and she calls me and says, "Daniel, you ain't gonna believe this, Kevin Harvick's here and he's coming your way." So we hurried up, kind of got our stuff together, went over there. Kevin, I didn't want to approach him as he was coming in, just because if you've ever dealt with Kevin Harvick, he is not the friendliest one of the bunch, and you can easily make him upset if you kind of approach him wrong or some sort of those lines. And so from there, we kind of let him do his stuff, and then I was like, you know, if he comes out, I'm gonna try to approach him. So he came out. There was a couple other people standing there that was wanting him, really like 3 or 4 of us, honestly, counting Grayson. And I was like, well, they're not gonna ask, so daggone, I'm gonna ask. So I said, "Kevin." He didn't hear me. I said, "Kevin, do you have time to sign a couple things?" He looked back and he said, "Sure." I said, "Thank you so much." So I said, "Here, I'll let my son go first." And I said, "I appreciate you signing." And he didn't say anything at that point. Well, he signed Grayson's 75th anniversary poster, and it's incredible to think that me and Grayson both have our poster completely done. That is a finished looking product right there, and there is where Kevin signed right there. So that was awesome for Grayson to get his done. I know he had felt kind of let down initially. You know, I took this with me to Darlington, and just with the situation that I was kind of put in with Kevin Harvick at the stage over there, well, not at the stage, where they were doing the Fox show at the end of pit road, it was just really hard for me to get more than one. And we managed to get all these right here this go round, and it really worked out. But anyways, he got that, so he was excited to have his poster completed. And then I'll show you the rest of them here in a minute. We did get Kevin on some cars. I'll show those, like I said, though, in a few minutes. But we did get Kevin Harvick also, and he signed this. Now, I didn't pressure Kevin into trying to sign all these. Maybe at a later time we can do that. But we got that one. And then I got one of these right here. So me and him each gets one of these, and I can't remember who's on these. 2 generations, 1 finish line. I think that's the one that I took, and then Grayson wanted this one. I don't know. Anyways, got Keelan on all 4 of the postcards. So it was cool to get him. First time I've ever gotten him in person. I mean, I've seen the kid grow up, honestly, but not as far as asking him to sign. Didn't really have anything until that. So that's nice getting him. I did say that I got Kevin Harvick on some die cast, and I'll show you those here. I've now got the Kiss car in the action style and the winner circle. And you don't see this one pop up too often in the winner circle style. And Kevin signed nicely there. Now, I did take this out of the box, but just for the sake of the video, I'm not doing that. There's no point in it. But anyways, nice looking car there. Got that one signed. I do appreciate Kevin signing all these. I had a good right and gold, and I'm telling you, with Kevin, I wasn't switching pins. You'll see why in a minute. I would love to, you know, that one in gold's fine. I'd love to have had this one in red or blue, but it's okay. You take it as it is. You don't complain when you're getting Kevin Harvick, especially when you can get 4 die-cast signed, as I did in this one. I don't know what's making all those. There's marks there. Anyways, got him on that one. Picked that one up the other week, so it was pretty good to get that one in, like, literally a week or two later, getting it signed. That one's from 2011. And then I got the 2013 Charlotte win from the Coke 600. This is pretty nice. I was definitely excited to get this one and then get it signed not long thereafter, and that looks great. There that is. And then we got the last one, the one that I was really most excited about getting signed of all these, and that's complete, and well, almost complete. If I can get Dennis Anderson on this, then I'll call it a day. I'd love to have had this one in the lime green. I already had Kristen Anderson on the back, Rodney Childers on top, and now we've got the driver, Kevin Harvick, on the front. So, pretty epic car to have, especially triple sign. I'd like to get Dennis Anderson on the hood, maybe, something like that. Don't know if that's going to happen. I had an opportunity a couple years ago, and then that fell through. Something happened with them. You guys may remember that event. Talked about it here on the channel. But that is the plan, to add Dennis on the hood and then call it a day. If that time comes, you know, it is what it is. I'd like to say I could do it, but if it doesn't, it's no big deal. We've got one of the drivers, and then we've got the actual driver of this, and then crew chief. So can't complain there. I like it. And thanks to Kevin and Keelan for both signing, especially Kevin for signing like he did. I mean, 5 for me and Grayson total. Cannot complain with that at all. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. More to come. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss the stuff we got. And hope y'all enjoyed this. If you did, leave us a comment, like, and be sure you're subscribed so you'll know when we upload new videos. Well, that's it, guys. This is Danny and Gray's Cards and Toys. Hope y'all have a good one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all later. Take care, guys. God bless.